This episode is brought to you by Mithril. Hey, so, Mithril's got a new story coming out, and as you guys know, I tend to like some of these stories that they tend to be coming out with a lot of times, and by all means I pass them on to you guys. The story we have this time that's looking really nice is Full Moon King. That is Full Moon King. I'm just repeating it for those in the back that didn't hear me. So, you guys should probably check this one out. If you like a modern dark fantasy between gods, hunters, and their creator, the Dark One, and the answers to a eons long stalemate, all in the Full Moon King. Which, sounds pretty awesome to me. But let's go down this list. You know how Mithril works, guys. But if you don't, I'm gonna explain it to you anyway. So, in Full Moon King, there are already 60 episodes that you could actually binge already. But the first 15 episodes are completely free. And then there are free daily tickets that allow you to unlock the subsequent episodes from there on. And on top of that, if, just in case, you wanted to get a little bit further in the story and catch up to all the latest chapters that are up there, it only costs like 9 to 16 cents for coins. Which, I don't know about you, but like 9 to 16 cents isn't much, especially if you want to catch up on your favorite things. Imagine buying a book for 9 to 15 cents. That's a lot. An entire chapter of a book for 9 cents? That's pretty sick. Good deal to me, if you ask me. And it seems like a reasonable price to ask for anybody. So, by all means, guys, go check out Full Moon King on Mithril. This one's a good one. But I've held your time up long enough, so let us get back to the show. Hello everyone, welcome back. I am your host, Ahmani Brown, and we are at Paper Play Action. So, today, I am joined with none other than the one, the only, the divine man himself, Devaughn.
Pineapple and Oreos, you should try it. Heard it's a great combination.
And Oreos?
That's disgusting. Hold on.
That sounds disgusting. That actually sounds disgusting.
Actually, wait. Crystal might like that.
No.
I heard that today. I was like,
No one would like that. But then also we have, obviously you heard him. We have the lion.
Hello, the
McMahon,
lion is here. Been captured once more.
As always.
Apparently, somehow Devaughn pulled out of nowhere and just brought out a wand, and I was just like, "He's a wizard."
Yeah, I was holding it sideways. You couldn't even tell.
No, I couldn't tell.
I couldn't tell it was a wand. That's how you know.
And then he said, "Nah, I'm the whiz nigga," and then he shot me with a Vatican.
Damn.
Yeah, I died for a quick second, but then Ahmani brought me back because he's a god. So
look, all I'm saying is that this is all I'm saying is that at this point it makes you a pretty shitty lion. You're like instincts as far as like danger and what's coming to you. Shitty. Yeah. That man shouted out the name of the spell before sending it at you, and you still got hit. Like, come on, bro.
Look, shit happens, you know? There's been a lot of things happening to me. I somehow get my arm teared off by somehow Pele's nonsense, which is not canon. And then you have Ultra
not canon. Oh, no, not canon.
Then we have you having Ultra Instinct and Ultra Ego. And then we just have Andre pulling out of nowhere, being able to speed blitz me with Chris and doing double lariats and everything like that.
Oh, that's
it's just a lot of shit that happens to me. Okay,
it's the best.
It is. Well, no, not really, but it hurts.
It's not for you, but it is for us. We sound amazing.
Yes.
Life in 2023.
It'd be like that, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
That is life in 2023. That's actually been his life since the pandemic started, technically speaking.
Yeah.
I still can't believe we're after pandemic times.
We're
3 years.
in a post-pandemic world. Think about that.
I
now.
can't.
Did you think it was all gonna end during the pandemic?
No.
I wish it did. I mean,
It would be
what?
lovely if it
Yeah,
wouldn't. It's not. This life is a bitch.
I'm cool with living past in a post-pandemic world. It's nicer. People are a little bit should be more cautious of things and things like that. But there's other stuff that's kind of like, I don't know, man.
There are times people are just too cautious. That's what I find now, at least.
I just realized something. The pandemic kind of like pushed our internet age, kind of like us, everybody getting inside and being more normalized.
Yeah,
Like, it's more like crazy. Like, damn, fuck, we're going too much of the future too fast.
Yeah.
It's crazy because my sisters and cousin, they turned 13 in 2020. It's like, damn, and now they're stuck inside the internet all day, every day. That's all they do.
damn.
So, wow.
They don't even get summer vacations anymore either. It's
No.
online classes.
So online classes kind of slap, but they also kind of suck. I'm gonna be real with you.
Yeah.
I was like, they slap because you don't have to go anywhere. They suck because you know you
You
really
still
aren't,
gotta
like you
do
can
it
learn,
now.
but not really.
No.
Like sometimes being taught the thing by someone that knows what they're doing is just a bit more
Yeah.
helpful.
Yeah.
I said this before, but my stepmom, she's a teacher, and she had to do worked in the pandemic, and none of her students showed up to her class for like days. So eventually, she didn't show up, and then like a supervisor came to like the class, saw nobody was there. She's like, hey, "What the fuck?"
He's like, why? It's like nobody was showing up. 4 days.
Because no one was showing up.
What am I showing up for?
What am I going to have this class for? Shoot.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. That does suck. Yeah,
Yeah,
online
pandemic.
classes may not be the way.
Yeah, the kids
Not
like,
really.
fuck it. Yeah, I'm at home. I'm chilling, cuz.
It's like, I'm gonna play Fortnite, bro. Why am I gonna get
I
on?
want to do something else than just learn, and have fun.
Or play Call of Duty. Let's be
Yeah,
honest.
that was the other
Children
thing.
play those two games usually,
Mm-hmm.
and then maybe something else is slid in there to give them culture.
Genshin. That's it. They're just throwing Genshin
Oh,
after that.
did you say Genshin for culture?
For the culture, yes, that's fine.
Boy, you bug.
He is
Look.
bugging, but that's hilarious.
Look, that's the only other thing that's like popular nowadays. That would people just go straight towards like Genshin.
Look, it is
or
culture.
Minecraft or Roblox for some reason too. Those are also those
Roblox for the culture.
That is sad.
I play
It is sad one.
Roblox for the culture. The culture.
What have we become? What have the society become of us?
We become society all on the internet, just living life.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer.
We're here so the big companies can make their money.
Yeah, that too.
Look,
And
the
suffer.
deal is that we're in a dystopia. We're just not in a cool one.
No, we're not.
fair.
Just not in a cool one. But it's not. I mean, like it's.
We have our
we
ups.
just more, we have our ups. It's better to look on the bright side with some things and pay attention to the bad things to make sure that
Hey,
they don't
hey,
become.
I'm gonna keep on saying this. The
Alright,
content
yeah.
in this world is amazing, bro. These go hard.
Imagine that that's the thing that makes ours like really like special is the fact that it's like, oh yeah, like TV shows and stuff like that in other worlds are trash, but here, oh, whoa, this shit goes in.
They're amazing.
It was like
It's fantastic.
It's boring, but then you start watching shit there, and you're like, shit, bro, it's like so good.
God, damn. I gotta like this.
Like, hold up, I binged this whole entire fucking season. Hold up, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
That was only a day.
I wanted to do things today. What the hell?
Oh no.
But alright. I guess we should probably get into like a little bit of what we've been messing around with and checking out. So, what have you guys been messing around with? What have you guys seen or been watching? 'Cause this one might be a short one today because we're tired.
Yeah,
It's a late night Nexus podcast.
it is a late night Nexus podcast.
What is today? Damn, it took me 12 days to say this, but on February 1st, they finally released Black Panther Forever. So you know what? For my Black History Month thing, that's what I'm gonna do. Appreciation. What's up? And I saw Black Panther. It was alright. It was good. I enjoyed it. 7 out of 7.5. Wasn't the best. It was nothing like too like crazy about it. It was just a movie.
That
I
shit
liked
was
it.
a film, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That shit was good. That shit was art. I disagree. I disagree with your opinion, good sir, but I want to hear why.
Okay.
Not you saying that's a 7. I mean, a 7's not bad. I don't agree.
7.5.
7? That's
know.
Fair,
blasphemy.
7.5. It's a little bit.
People have
blasphemy.
opinions.
That's why I'm kind of like, I want to understand.
What?
Why do you think it's a 7?
Oh, it was like alright movie. There's nothing like crazy happened in it. Stuff just happened.
Nothing crazy.
That's
Yeah,
it.
what?
I don't agree.
I don't agree
Wow,
with
what
that
do-
though. There's
what do
some
you
crazy
find-
stuff that happened.
I mean, it's alright. It's
Like it had 2, maybe 3 heavily impactful moments within that one movie.
That shit made me feel.
It's far better than fucking Avatar 2. Shit.
Oh, that's not even close. I know it feels like we shit on Avatar 2 a lot. That movie is alright, but like it's, you know what? The reason why I shit on Avatar 2 more than anything is because it's probably one of the biggest grossing movies of the year, right? It's definitely up there as like top 3, right?
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
It's biggest grossing of the movie of the year, and like it's a 3-hour film that James Cameron is going on about how he's gonna make it this like interesting like world thing, and he's gonna make it a 4 or 5 part series. I think it's up to 6 now at this point.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be a 6-part series, and you're hearing all this and going like, man, that shit was boring. And you put how much money into this budget? Like, it's fine. It's a decent movie, but it's like it's alright. Like it's actually like the plot is paper thin. Honestly, it is
$325 million.
It's like, yeah, it's like it is really just a pretty movie, and yet it is like one of the most. I mean, obviously, grossing isn't really the same. It means it made a lot of people want to see it, but like you hear a lot of people go like critically, it's like it's amazing, right? And so you're just kind of like, man, it's a movie like that. That to me is it's a movie, right? Like it's a good movie. Like I enjoyed it, I guess. That's a 7, right? Like that's a 7. Because, like, you got the big budget, that's pretty, right? You go into it, you watch it, and you kind of walk out of it being like, you know, I paid money for that. That was an awesome time. Like, I paid for what I got, pretty much, is what you go into it.
For me, this was too damn long. This did not need to be this long.
No, it was way too long. I totally agree with that. Like, I've described the thing with Avatar multiple times where I'm a person that, when I watch a film, I get locked in for however long they want me to get locked in for. That's usually the deal. But if your story is not intriguing enough, or if you just aren't really capturing my attention that much, I will pop out. But my attention span usually locks in for whatever like you're doing if you're telling a really compelling story. Avatar 2, I locked in, and then midway through we started doing Free Willy, and I really had a moment of sitting there going like, are we doing this? Like, just at some point, you look at your clock and you're like, we're really doing this.
Is this really necessary?
We turned into a whole side move. And like, to be fair, it is necessary. It's just the amount of time spent on it is unnecessary.
No, that's exactly what it is. Like a little little clips and hints of it, little things. Not like
we can cut that entire
minutes.
section in half and still would have like actually like been fine and understood the severity of the consequences that happened.
From my memory, it's essentially just showing their bond, how close they are they've grown with each other. So all it needed to do is just show a quarter of that, and that's it. That's it.
I met a cool whale.
That's
That's a cool whale.
We got the picture already. They're friendly. They like each other. They know each other. They do all this stuff together. Cool. We don't need to see a whole segment of just it's a neat segment because of how the scene was depicted with the water being like on the surface apparently, but it wasn't necessary.
But like we're looking at Avatar and I'm like, but I walked out of Black Panther with like that thing hit. Like
it did hit.
That hurt my soul. It was like in certain ways, it made me feel good. I was hyped. Hey, it shook me. That's almost the same length of a movie, and I just never stopped paying attention.
Mm-hmm.
So
You
when
were captivated because of the well, for one, the beginning part was just not let's say bombastic. It was impactful.
it just well
It
the
was
very
just really
beginning part, it
impactful.
just it's emotionally driven and you feel it. So
And
when like I hear that and you go like I look at Avatar being like it's a 7, right? It's a 7.5, I guess, right? It's really pretty, right? The story's not like something super right home about, but it's obviously they're doing something good with it. And I walked out of that being like, I paid for that, and that was fine. Like, I'm cool with paying for that. I didn't walk out like that with Black Panther. I walked out of Black Panther going like, God damn, this is everything I wanted. So like, when you come to me going like, you walked out of it with the same feeling of Avatar. I gotta ask questions.
Yeah, because I took too long to see it and I saw it at my home.
You think that that's part of the reason?
I just whatever the movie.
Yeah, I don't know. You just kind of were you taken out of it a couple times or something? Like,
No, I just stopped midway through and went to do something else and came back to it.
damn, that might be it. Why did you stop? I guess I'm assuming it's important.
No, probably just went to go watch some movies because I went to go eat or something.
Damn, bro. Hurt my shoulders now.
Correct the window.
Punch.
That's how you started a podcast. You heard Ahmani's song.
You got punched for no reason.
Yes.
Movie was fire. Oh, there you go.
Yes. It's alright.
You were
Fire.
damned.
It do be one of the movies.
Oh, how dare you? Now you're just doing it on purpose.
You will be stripped of your status.
No. For real. I'm about to
You are no longer a part of paper play action.
bald-headed demon.
Because I have an opinion about a movie that's Ahmani does. Okay, buddy.
Look,
I
you
see how
reminded
it
a
is.
bald-headed demon. It's just that simple.
Okay, Mr. Brown.
Don't be salty. Because you're a bad
salty.
taste.
I'm not bad taste. Wow.
Nah, we're going to be having this assault the entire time.
Damn. What a
Not
good way
bad
to start
taste.
this in like, was it 15 minutes? Nice.
We got
15
war.
minutes. We got this. We got a war going on.
We got a slight war.
It's great that I'm outnumbered. It's very great.
Oh no, I'm just like the third party. I just
No,
I just
Yona's for
see-
sure neutral. He just agrees with me. But he is for sure neutral.
He agrees with you, but neutral. Cool.
Look. He gonna be our hype man. That's the deal.
I am, yes.
Leon knows his place. He got to be in between.
Yes. Now you gotta say something, Devaughn, so I can hype you up. So far you've been laughing.
No,
So
'cause
far,
there's
you're
nothing
losing.
There's nothing to say. It was just a movie.
Look, you're not giving me material to fucking hype you up now. Shit.
Oh, don't worry. We'll get there. We'll get there. He'll have something later. I believe in him. Because for now, I'm winning this fight without competition. That's crazy.
There's no fight. I said my opinion. You said your
Nah, it's a fight.
How's that a fight? No, it's not. It's no fight. We just talk.
Fight.
I say my thing. You
Fight.
say your thing.
Fight.
It's too late. It's a fight.
It's
I'm
gonna be
just
the
a
battle
fighting
of the
word. Now
century.
you got to catch the hands.
We got the beautiful god of Devaughn, and then we got the ultra
Bro,
instinct
I'm
alter ego
not-
Mani.
I'm like trying to remember like any like moment in the movie that I really liked. I'm like trying to think. I'm like, no. It's like because the battle scenes like like what else? And Neymar doing his things. He's angry. Him fighting when they drowned the bitch. It'd be like that. I mean, that was Alright.
Alright, to your opinion.
It's just like, oh, that's sad. It's pretty sad. I saw it happening. It kind of happened because she had to be the queen and shit. I'm like, okay, it is what it is. It's like it is. What? It was a movie. It was one of the movies. Nothing about that movie like, oh yeah, that's crazy. I love that movie. That was crazy.
The disrespect.
Mm-hmm.
You realize that, like, by saying this. You know, Morbius is one of the movies we said is the movie, right?
No,
That was
Morbius
the-
is way worse. What are you talking about? Morbius is a terrible movie.
Wait a second.
No. Saying a movie is like it's a movie. I was just joking about that, but it's a 7.5, but barely an 8. It's 7.9. You happy?
So you're saying that it's not worthy of an 8?
I'll just give it the 1 point. Just to spite me.
I mean, just to spite, that's some pretty fucking shit right there.
That shit is average. That shit is a C. That should get a C plus.
You said it's a C. How dare you?
Wasn't the best Marvel has done. I'm sorry to have this opinion, but when I saw the movie, it is what it is.
Well, I can understand not being the best that Marvel's done, but I'd say it's more impactful than anything.
What do you mean by impactful?
It's impactful.
Because of the moments that it had, specifically revolving around Chadwick's death and everything. Because of the meaning behind it, essentially, is what I mean by impactful.
Yeah. He died. He came back. He died.
No.
What do you mean?
He didn't come back.
I mean, he came back and then died again.
No, he didn't.
I
What do you mean?
Technically, he did, but like, it's a different kind of death.
It's
a very different
I know. I know.
You ain't wrong. But nah, don't worry. We'll get past it. What else did you do?
So I'm gonna talk about the 2 shows you watch Ahmani now. So this is gonna be fun.
Okay.
Which one? Ahmani, let's see, left or right hand. Which
Right.
show you want to go first?
Let's go
Oh,
right.
Fuck! Why did you do that?
How
no.
would he know?
I wouldn't know. Maybe I did it just to spite you, like you did.
Maybe.
All right. So my left hand was Vox Machina. Great
Damn.
show.
So I know what
So-
the other one.
In my other right hand, we finished watching a show called Velma.
Oh no, you did?
Yeah, we watched the whole thing.
I wasn't able to
Look.
join you guys for that shit.
We had to know.
We had to finish the season,
We had to know.
and I rate Velma the 8. Imagine.
True villain. True villain.
So it was just hot garbage that needed to be thrown into the fire and then burned in hell, and then taken out of hell and burned in somewhere else.
This gets a 4.9.
Yeah. It's crazy how I kind of agree with that. It's not the most offensive thing in the world, but it's like, damn.
It's trying. It's really trying its hardest.
It's trying the best it can.
How can I fuck over every single group? I'm like, calm down. Ah, fucking A. That show is terrible. They have to explain every single joke.
Yo, that is the biggest problem with it, is that it explains everything. It like has no ability to just let a joke just sit and let you understand it. It's like, it has to be something that you have to explain to something about it.
Oh my god, Daphne's over there doing that. Like, what? Why?
I know, I can see it. You are showing it to me. It's crazy that I can see it.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Norville. Fucking Norville. He's one of them characters. I hate him. Actually, he's not one of the characters. I hate him.
Oh,
You just don't like her.
No. I was just thinking about it. I was like, nope, he's worse. He gets a 2.
Nah, man. I dislike Velma more than I actually like Norville.
Velma gets a 1.
No, Velma. Which is sad, because both Velma and Shaggy are my 2 favorite Scooby-Doo characters.
They fucked him up so hard.
I actually didn't mind Norville as much as you did. You really hated Norville.
Because he's like explains everything. He's the one of the main people that explain stuff.
That's true. I find it weird that he pisses away. He actually gets like a pretty hot girlfriend in this and just pisses it away a little bit. I'm like, damn, bro. All you
Oh,
had to do was not.
Slacking.
damn, that's
So that's the thing. Yeah, he spends like the first half of the show. Well, the first quarter of the show, not the first half. First quarter of the show, simping over Velma,
Yeah, I heard
only
that
to
part.
find a hot chick for the next half of the show. Which I'm gonna be real, his girlfriend's my favorite character in the show.
She's real as fuck.
she's actually real as fuck. He's like, his girlfriend is legitimately my favorite. Gigi is what her name is.
Mm-hmm.
Gigi's an actual interesting character to add to the show because she actually has like she plays the straight man to everybody being weird. Even though Daphne kind of plays a straight man, to be honest, but she plays a better straight man. Daphne's not that bad actually, but Daphne's weird in this weird little area where she's like not offensive, but like not memorable either. Like she has a whole subplot involving her parents.
Ahmani, I agree with that. She really didn't do anything crazy.
Yeah. She's just kind of like
just like Black Panther too.
This man is going hard. Keep this shit up. Keep it up.
I'll keep that in mind.
And that is it for Paper Play Action tonight.
No.
Thank you very much. Have a good night.
It's gonna be the bottom of the show. Bottom of the show is this battle. We called it. We said one. But it's weird that like, yeah, Daphne's just kind of just there, sort of.
That's around.
Fred's annoying.
He's funny.
He manages to work his way around a little bit, but he's kind of annoying.
He's a funny little kid. He's trying to do his thing.
He's literally a child. He's an actual man child. And then well, Scooby does. Oh my God, Scooby!
Oh my God, what does Scooby do? That was one of the lines in the show. Fucking Leon.
Wait, are you serious?
What does
Let's
Scooby
talk about
do?
like spoilers of the show. I don't care. It's a fucking terrible show.
Oh
Don't
yeah, no,
watch it.
we're not recommending you watch this by any means. So
I
we're
wasn't
gonna
trying
absolutely
to.
spoil it.
The only way I would have watched it is if I was watching it, you guys. That was it.
Oh, dude,
Because
this
it
is
was
not even me
funny-ass
saying it to
commentary.
you. This is me saying it to them out
Oh.
there.
Oh wait, Amon, do you remember the acronym for Scooby Doo?
Oh yeah, it's like a covert. It's like it's like secret covert, but they use two of the
Yeah.
like two C and O in the same word. But basically, Scooby is it's an initiative to swap the brains of I guess like children, quote unquote, like meddling kids with like soldiers. The idea is like it's a brain swapping initiative is the deal. Which you hear it and hear that it's called Scooby and immediately go like, oh no.
And then Velma's fucking bitch ass is, what does Scooby do?
And everyone heard it like, because initially they show you the acronym and they say Scooby and everybody's first initial thing.
We
When
paused
we
it.
were watching it, we paused it and said, no, wait a minute, no, And then we got to that line and I followed it up almost immediately after. It was like, God damn it, they couldn't resist. They could not. They couldn't not. Oh, it's so dumb. It's
So sad.
Oh God.
Velma's dad is funny.
Velma's dad
He
is
does not care. He does not care about his daughter.
He does not
He's
give a
but-
shit. He's just like, yeah, I messed up, so I'm trying to make sure that I'm in her life so she doesn't turn out like you. It's like, damn.
Shit it to her face, like, wow. I mean, that's the thing about the show. It has like some characters, like they show, they glow, like, but damn, the Velma just shut the fuck up sometimes. You know, Velma on mute is like go hard.
Velma feels on
Yeah,
mute.
because the animations and like the everything else, the graphics, and everything is actually clean.
Yeah, they go hard for no reason during that show. There's a scene during the last episode where they do some crazy stuff with lighting in the room where you're like, damn, there's no reason for this to go this hard. When you're just paying attention to the animation itself, you're like, geez, man, this is kind of sick. And then they talk for too long, and you're like, oh right, like I'm watching trash. I forgot. Like Devaughon's opinion.
Okay, cool. Thank you for bringing down my hopes.
I heard that.
It's crazy.
It's crazy out here. It's a world.
It's like if only Velma was better, but it's trash. That's just the deal. It genuinely has some like little elements like we were talking about before, where it has elements that are like, this is kind of cool, but like that's it. They don't do enough with them in any instance.
A little gay, but it's okay.
Yeah, that's a whole plot thing, but like it's whatever. Yeah, like it's literally like it's fine. It's literally the least of the stories.
Just drop the fucking bomb. Velma and Daphne are fucking gay for each other.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and that like you see it and go like fine, whatever. I still find it funny that there was an entire plot point where Velma was trying to figure out if she's gay, and it's like, I mean, you can be, like, there's a point where she's like, do I like girls? Does that mean I just really don't like guys? I was like, no, you clearly did. You might just be bi. That just seems like the answer to your problem right there. Is that you just like both.
People do not know what bi is. Like,
that entire episode acts like bi doesn't exist as a term.
Are you serious? There was a whole episode for that.
Well, yeah, it's her trying to figure out if she actually likes Daphne or not. And it's hilarious because she's going through this inner turmoil, which is fair. People go through that. But I just find it funny because it's the fact that it's like, at no point does she consider the fact that she just could like both. At no point is that a thing that she truly considers throughout that entire episode. She's just like...
silly child.
Very silly child.
You can only choose one, nothing else.
Background characters are funny too, like Velma's parents. Mind people. That was crazy, dude. I don't know. I never should have guessed the Asian guy was his parents the criminal. That was crazy.
Daphne's parents were funny.
Oh yeah, all the references in the show.
There's a lot of fun references. I'm not even on front.
Like them running around in the fucking like rooms to the closed doors, like how the fuck they do this? This is not physically possible.
That one actually got me. I will say that. They did a nice spoof of the old classic chase scene. They actually did a really good spoof of the chase scene, and then got into it about how this is, they got meta with it for a second, where they were like, bro, this is not how this works. This doesn't make any sense.
How did you get over here and I'm here?
And then they continue to do it for a couple more seconds.
Oh yeah, because the reason why is because like it zoomed out and it's like, oh, it's because it's a ride. And then they just like, oh, it makes total sense then. And then they just continued because it's
Makes sense.
And they're like, fine, that makes sense. It's like it's built to do that to you. So I looked down and was like, fair enough, that's funny. But at the same time, I was like, that's fun, right? Like that was a fun thing. They have little fun stuff. It's weird how they have fun jokes when they were like harkening back to the old stuff. Like all the like extra Hanna-Barbera stuff. There's like a poster that kind of made us go crazy for a bit.
Oh yeah,
where it was just it's the Hex Girls. It was like a Hex Girl poster, and it was like, oh shit, that's crazy, that's cool. And we was just like, oh wow, that's it's just little details like that makes you kind of look at it and go like, I think some people were really, really excited about this project, and others just didn't know what they were doing with this project. It's not out of hate. So if anybody's sitting here being like, oh, Velma's like a secret plot from like whatever, also that's just a dumb feeling. But like it's supposed to be like a what was it? I think it's a right plot to sabotage. Like it's like basically like a sabotage thing. You guys are dumb. It's just people trying to write in a woke manner that sucks, and over explaining jokes that don't really need to be explained.
And what's her fucking face? The main star. Yeah, she's like self-inserting herself, so it's like, it doesn't make it.
So it
doesn't help with that.
But it's just weird because it's like it's a self-insert that is harming, like, which is fine. Mindy Kaling can do self-deprecating humor all she wants, but it's just weird because it's like when
Yeah.
we get into the conversation about like representation, right? Um,
Yeah.
this isn't a good example of representation. There's a lot of self-hate going on in this show, and it's like it's not
Mhm.
wrong to have a character that like doesn't really like themselves, but there's like a huge disconnect from it where it's just like, wow, this is just slamming into all the worst kind of stereotypes for no reason, like
I'm going to
like
grade
for
myself
no
the
reason.
most worst possible ever.
Yeah, it's like it's just kind of degrading, and it's like one of those things where you're like, man, there just really aren't many like West Asian. Is this West Asian? I'm not saying it those or South Asian. Maybe I'm saying it wrong. I'm saying the wrong. I'm probably saying the wrong areas. I really feel like I am, but that kind of representation
Mm-hmm.
in general, there just isn't a lot, right?
There's not enough Asian representation at all.
That's true. Yeah, just in general.
Mm.
And like I feel like a huge part of that is like this is not something you add to the pile on this one. This one definitely doesn't help, even if it's being made by the exact same people you're supposed to be helping out. So it's like, I
If it
don't
was
know.
trying to help out, it's a negative number. Like you try to add it on, it's a negative
definitely a negative number. Yeah, it's like one of those things where you're like, oh man, like we'll fuck it up.
It's like you got these good Bollywoods, everything else. You got Velma. It's like, oh wait, just went back a bit. Okay, let's move back forward.
It's I wouldn't go as far as saying it's detrimental, but it's not a good one. It's not good. It's like you're not setting people back, but you're not making the situation any better at all. Like it's like, man, it just sucks. I guess a part of me does feel like whenever you try to focus a show on representation, we end up falling into this exact pitfall.
Yeah.
It's like you
Yeah.
didn't pay enough attention to
Look
quality.
at my color, of my skin. Look at it.
Look at
I
it.
am a color.
You
I'm
are,
like,
yes.
yeah, it's weird because I want representation. You know what I mean? I want that to be a thing. I want more shows to just have it, but I want it to just be had.
This is
You
a
know?
regular show. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Just show normal life, not some sort of weird mix of something else.
That was weird. But let's get to a show that actually has a good representation of a lot of things. Because you mentioned it, Vox Machina is on this list of things we gotta talk about.
Oh yeah, my left hand is right hand bad.
Right.
Just infestation. That's all it is.
So, Vox Machina. I want to go back and watch that again. This goes so hard for no reason.
Season 2 goes so hard. Vox Machina!
Okay.
Fuck shit up! That scene goes on. That scene goes harder, way harder than it needs to. They go way harder than they need to for that.
I'm not gonna
So
spoil.
I'm
that goes
we're not gonna
hard.
spoil
say
it,
this
yeah.
right now before you say anything else. I haven't watched it yet. I've watched whatever you saw the first time, Ahmani, when you did it. But I need to continue watching it on my own, I guess now. So
I don't know. We'll watch through it again. We have no reason to not watch it again if you wanted to.
okay. So
We'll just do it.
frame from spoilers, please. I do want to enjoy that.
Yeah, we're not going to.
no.
We want people to go watch Vox Machina
Okay,
season 2.
okay,
Please.
okay.
We don't give a shit about Velma. We watch it so you don't have to.
Okay, you're saying some.
We
scenes,
had
I was
to
like,
know.
Hold up, wait a second. Just hold up, wait a minute. Just,
Oh no, I
Slow
just
down.
did a quote. For those
Okay.
that know, they know. But that's it. But like that is a great time, and it does the exact thing we were talking about, where it's like, oh yeah, people are just the way they are, and I guess it's attributed to how Critical Role was, right? Where it's just like that's just what the world they played in was, like that's just how they did it. But like, it just goes hard. Like it's just a lot of the stuff, the art, everything, and it just goes so amazing. Like it's splendid to just watch it. It's a good time. It's such a good time. We're like, yeah, we'll just watch it again. Like Devaughn. So after we watched it, like with Paul, I had missed some episodes. Like I missed some scenes here and there just because of like stuff. So I just went back and rewatched from where we started to just recatch back up after we had already finished the rest of the season. Just was like, let me just go back and watch. So I watched it again and just couldn't put it down until I got back to that scene again. And then I rewatched that and was like, okay, I can go do stuff now because I know what the rest is going to happen. But like, it's a good watch. Just go watch it. It's a good time. You'll enjoy yourself for sure.
It's crazy. It's a really funny show and it's crazy adventure and shit. But to see characters grow and shit, and actually like do like progress, I'm like, oh my god, they do everything.
Actual development.
And it's just it's what a show looks like when it has love and care and is refined.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the goal is to have fun and to tell a good story and not to, to spread an agenda or something weird. Like it's just the goal is to just make good characters.
I don't know. I just imagine Scanner say Black Lives Matter.
Hey man, it would fit.
It would fit. It would fit.
He could do it. He could get away with it.
He'd probably do like Dwarf Lives Matters or Gnome, or whatever. What's his race?
Gnome Lives Matter.
Gnome Lives Matter.
He is a gnome.
And then he would do like some sort of song about it as well at the same time. Had Big B's hand come out of nowhere.
That's copyrighted, so he says Scanlan Tan.
Yeah.
Scanlan Tan. Great time. Go watch
recommend.
it. Yeah,
Yeah,
high
go watch
recommend.
Velma. I mean, yeah, Velma.
Don't watch
What?
Velma. No,
Huh?
no, bad.
Velma's the best show. You literally watch all of it.
No.
We did the same thing with Vox Machina in one sitting. I feel like that changes things.
It does.
I'm mad the first episode I watched, Paul was dry as shit. Like, there was like nothing funny. Paul's like, what the fuck are y'all doing? I was like, wait, it gets a little good.
A little good. Just not too much, just a little bit.
It was so unfortunate. He was just like, "Why are y'all doing this?" And we're like, "Look, you'll understand."
This is torture. What are you doing to me?
Paul was losing it on that first episode. He was like, "This is such crap." I'm like, bro.
He went on like an epic rant. We're like, let him cook.
Yes. He was just like, let him cook. He was like, "It's not like anything's happening in this episode anyway. Let him cook." But what else, Devaughn?
Before we go, I was gonna say, watch Velma with friends. Don't watch it by yourself. You would kill yourself.
Yeah, just don't even bother watching it by yourself. It's not worth it.
Mm-hmm.
I know you want to see shit stuff or cringe. Just watch it for friends. It's better that way. For sure.
You'll
Actually, just don't watch it. To be fair, but
the reason why it's so high on their rating is because they watch it with friends.
No, the reason why it's so high on you mean on our ratings? Because our ratings doesn't have a high rating. It's like
no,
a 4.
no. I'm talking about that because normally people say it's like a 1 or 2 at least. So.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, I guess we did watch it with friends, but like, I don't think it's a 1. That's the part of the problem, is that like there's parts of it that are genuinely like this goes in. It's not a 1. It's just not good either. It's not worth watching. It's like, I feel like a 1's a little harsh. Like a 1 is like, I guess to some people a 1 is genuinely unwatchable. Like that's what I would assume, and to some people it is genuinely unwatchable. That's fair. Mm-hmm. But we managed to get through the whole thing, so it can't be a 1 for us. We managed to do that. So.
Oh my god! Fuck! I just remembered one more scene. Remember when Fred do the fucking the paper cutter, Ahmani?
You remembered that again?
Yeah, because that shit was crazy.
It was way out of nowhere. Like, it was like, wow.
He did that shit like a ninja.
Poor guy.
But other than Velma and Vox Machina Season 2, awesome show. I've been watching Last of Us. I'm not only one episode like halfway, like episode 3, but it's like 6 episodes now. But it's good. It's really long episodes, and I don't have time to really watch shows.
That makes sense. It's like an hour long per episode. It's
Mm-hmm.
like basically a movie.
But it's good. I never played Last of Us. I don't know the story.
You never played it?
No, I don't know the story.
Damn, I thought you at least played 1.
Nope.
At least watched 1 or something.
Mm-hmm.
1 goes in. 1's a good game.
I watched 2.
Why did you do that?
I don't know.
Is it because people were dick writing it before it came out?
I watched the full 2, like parts of 2. It's like, see what was like, what the fuck? What is this lady? What's she about? Like, oh damn, she really about it. I was watching Thou Should Not Be Nameplate.
Okay, right.
That makes
sense. That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of the second game is kind of mid, but the show is good.
I like
Actually,
the
the second game's kind of just bad. I mean, it's weird. I guess it is mid because the game's like the gameplay of it, like what you are doing in the game, good, right? Like really good. But like why you're doing everything in the game is like, God no, why? Oh, this is bad. Like everything about this is just a bad thing. Like it's just not fun.
Mm-hmm.
But the show, pretty faithful adaptation of the first game, apparently, with some changes. I personally
I
don't want to go
I
on the
saw the
rant.
beginning cutscene of Last of Us 1, so and watching the show, I was like, oh wait, they really did that. Like, oh shit, they really did
Yeah, they
change.
just did that again. I think that's the thing that I'll probably give the most credit for to it is that like they're changing little things, right? They're changing things that like in the game they're like this could be a little bit better, right? Like they're punching it up a little bit, but anything that like was good already, they're like don't even touch it. Just leave it the same thing. Like do exactly the same way.
We
like
need
this,
more
like,
writers like this. Where were these writers when Halo came out?
Deadass. I was writing
How the
Halo
fuck?
fucked
How
up.
the fuck? How the fuck you just like, refuse to play the game or not learn any lore of this? What?
They literally just said, "Nah, we ain't gonna do none of it." And
We freeballing it?
we freeballing it on a show that we have to look at the lore to do. Why? Why? I don't understand. I don't understand, bro.
Man, this world. This world's not it.
Oh, the Halo show is so bad. It's apparently an alright sci-fi show, but I can't not see it as bad.
What, with Master Cheeks and everything?
My man can't stop taking off his damn helmet. It's like the one thing he's supposed to leave on. It's just leave the helmet on. And he takes... I can't stand it, dude. There's the scene, I just remembered it, where it's like it's not even 30 seconds. He puts the helmet on, pulls up in a car somewhere, gets out the car, takes the helmet off. I'm like, why? Why do we even put it on in the first place? Why did we
remember
do
seeing.
it like this?
I remember he went to like talk to like an enemy. Then he took off his mask. I'm like, my nigga.
That man can shoot you.
Bruh.
Just put your helmet back on. Just put your helmet back on.
Well, what is it? There was the only one scene I think you guys said that was actually like Master Chief. It was when it was like a mental scene with that Asian girl, something like that, when she was trying to fight him. And that was like the most Master Chief he ever was.
Yes, because he was just silent and he was beating her ass at every turn. It was like, yeah, that's about right. That's how that would go.
But then he proceeds to be Master Cheeks.
Yeah.
Civvies and shit. I mean, we're talking about fucking Halo too much right now.
Yeah, we need to get away from Halo.
What else have I been doing? I've never been. Other than that, I've really been playing Fortnite because I'm addicted to Fortnite. And besides that, I've been taking driving lessons, not driving lessons, driving courses. Because I want to get my license so I can get out my current job. Because my current job is trash.
Ah.
Ha. Yes.
Aha.
And if I get my driver's license, I have a job lined up for me. So, bada bing, bada boom, I'm trying to be up. But I don't like driving because that shit is scary in New York.
That's fine. This is an aggressive city to drive in.
But I have to do something to get out of this job.
Once you learn to drive in New York, you can drive anywhere.
But that's crazy. I still gotta learn to drive here. I got like max level difficulty trying to.
Started at high. Started on hard. Every place else gets easier, but he started on hard. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You got it. You'll be straight.
Yeah, I got a support staff. I'll be fine. But other than that, I've been not really doing too much. Fortnite Battle Pass too much. I'm telling you, you guys don't even know. I am like 150 right now.
Fucking touch grass. Play other games. Do anything.
I'm trying. Oh,
I'm trying. You lie.
Ahmani, these
It's like
skins
you lie
are
about
going
Black
hard,
What
though.
is
That
it?
shit go hard.
Isn't they doing the new like Gohan and Piccolo collab or some shit?
They did that.
Yeah,
I didn't buy either.
yeah.
I didn't buy either of them.
Oh, okay.
My man really didn't want Piccolo with the Glock. That's crazy.
I might buy him, but not go on.
Another poor decision.
But definitely not go on. Definitely go on is stupid to me, man. You can admit that. This is...
He just looks bad. He doesn't look very good. They didn't do him. Well, that's the thing with Fortnite. They didn't do Goku, Vegeta, or all the Saiyans. Wow, I don't know why I butchered their names like that. All the Saiyans are kind of trash looking. Some like it's just some weird uncanny thing is happening with them.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, Bulma too. If you're not human looking, because Beerus looks great and Piccolo looks pretty good.
You're fine. Like you're good.
Yeah, like
everyone
yeah,
else,
good.
what the hell?
Everyone else, something's off about them all the time. Like
what
Goku's face is like melting.
Yeah. What was it? What was Vegeta's?
Vegeta's also melting, but he's
Yeah.
also like the same height as Goku somehow.
Yeah. And then there was like
his hair.
Bulma had like no features at all. She was just a fucking cardboard. my knowledge.
Trying to shoot with Vegeta's crazy because his hair is just everywhere. Like, come
It's
on.
in the way. That's actually hilarious.
Do you want to take 130 for screen with black hair? Here, pick Vegeta.
Do you want to play on ultra difficulty mode? Play Vegeta.
Just lose half the screen.
Play max difficulty.
So many people play with Vegeta though.
I do. It means that they're a better
And
player.
then Gohan's weird because, like, technically speaking, they don't have Mystic Gohan and they don't have Gohan Beast, right?
They don't.
But they have the sticker for Gohan Beast. They also don't have Orange Piccolo either, but they have like that other middle form he has where he like gets
Yellow.
like a lighter, like the yellow version,
Yeah,
I guess,
yeah.
or like a lighter green. He can
Mhm.
do that, but it's weird because that version of him is buffer and starts to look like Orange Piccolo. It's just not there yet.
He's like,
And you're like,
what's up, mid-transformation?
yeah, you're like looking at it, being like, wait a minute, hold up.
Like, I don't want to be too beefy, but just enough beefy.
It's just enough beefy. And Gohan, you go from like just normal Gohan to Super Saiyan, but then you can't go to Mystic
Oh, that's
or
trash.
Beast. You can't do either. But in the trailer, they show him going from Super Saiyan to base to make it look like he went into into Mystic. But he's not.
Got your ass.
They really said got your ass on that one. I was like, well, wow. Like they've all pointed it out to me too. He's like, yeah, the transformation doesn't actually do it, but in the trailer, it's not.
makes you
It's not
think.
like that. Make
That's
you
why
really
it's
think
so-
you switched up.
I may be so angry at foreigners. Like, I can't support them after this one. Like, what the fuck are y'all
He's
doing?
like, why are y'all lying? There's no need.
Like, just have be better Fortnite
Be better. They won't. But
They won't.
Be better.
No, they won't.
Do better.
because anybody's gonna buy the skin. And
Well, of course, because everyone probably bought Gohan, Piccolo, Vegeta, and Goku. It's like the thing you see the most of, besides some Marvel characters, mainly Spider-Man.
Yeah.
That's because he was in the Battle Pass.
I say Deku a lot still.
Yeah.
Deku Midori.
Yeah, we were having an actual proper conversation the other day after playing it, where it's just like, if you heard a conversation about someone playing Fortnite, it sounds like a fever dream. It just sounds like a fever dream.
It
You're
really
like,
does.
Oh no, John Travis shooting! Travis Scott! He's here! He's lit!
It's Deku. He has a Glock. Run!
LeBron James! Spider-Man's doing a
it's
Detroit
LeBron
smash!
Oh shit!
LeBron James playing the time.
Oh shit! It's the Sith Lord! It's Darth Vader!
He's doing a Kamehameha! I'm in
Darth Vader here to
trouble!
Kamehameha.
Oh
It's
my
crazy.
god! It's fucking Naruto with the lightsaber!
Too many characters. There's fucking Superman, Batman with Glocks too.
That's what I'm saying. Batman pulled up with the blicky. Oh no! Superman got a shotgun. Still the least dangerous thing on him, but Superman got a shotgun.
No, Superman got that grappling hook. You know, just shooting people,
Got
flinging it around. Not even flying. He's just flinging it around.
It's funny killing these gods. Like, oh, I just killed Superman.
Deadpool's gliding in. I downed him.
I just killed Kratos. Look at that.
Oh my god.
That's true.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
he is running around Kratos and Master
Uh,
Chief for
I
him
don't know.
too.
I get excited. Like I killed Goku. Like
Let's
nostalgia
go.
It makes me so happy. Like Goku. Oh my god. Doesn't matter. I just bought the skin.
Look, dude, that's just the deal with Goku. If you see Goku, it's on site now. That's
Oh
just
my
how this
God.
works because of him.
I get a little scared.
Nah, that's how
Goku.
we play. If we see a Goku, he gotta get glocked. Gotta get
go.
glocked.
He gotta go. He's scary.
Blast him. Light him up. Just Goku, Vegeta. Gohan is fine for now. Spider-Man's. Black Suit Spider-Man specifically gotta go. That man's a menace if you ever see him.
For some reason. That means
Dude,
they're
it has never changed. If you see a Black Suit Spider-Man, they are always a problem, apparently.
Because they went high level that season. They play a lot of Fortnite.
Mm-hmm. They gotta go. They have to go. Not even off principle, just because of fear. He might kill you. He's capable.
That's an Avenger level threat right there.
They gotta go. Wolverine, grab your pickaxe, not your claws.
I got Wolverine and X-23.
Oh.
Thor's God King Thor. That specific version of Thor. God King Thor is in there.
Huh.
Get your
That still
blicky,
throws me off.
not Thor, not Mjolnir. Get your blicky.
He gotta pull out the Uzi. 'Cause the Uzi be going in. Oh man.
Huh.
But anything else, man?
What was that game we played a couple days? I forgot the name of it. The Among Us game mode.
Oh, Detecto. We played Detecto 2.
Detecto 2. That game is it's a beta right now. Is it a beta?
Yeah.
It's a beta right now, and it's really fun. There's multiple game modes. You can do parkour. You can do Among Us. What else is there? You can do like a team deathmatch. What else is there? It was like
The Pit.
The pit was fun. That was the
Pit was
funnest to play while we were just waiting, just chilling around. I want to go back to that, but we need more people.
We will.
Need more,
But it's
70
free.
people.
We can definitely just
It is
even
free.
play it if you get the chance. It's a fun time. Get some friends. Vibe out. Chill in the lobby, honestly, because there's just a lot to do in the lobby. And then realize you haven't actually been playing the game, and then go play the game.
Yeah. If there's ever like 6 people plus, I'll be hey.
We pull it together. We gotta play the game. We're playing the game, but we're not playing the game.
Mm-hmm. It's fun. It's fucking
Multiple
killing
different
people.
It's basically all just based off that one meme of firing somebody and throwing them out the window, but that person is the murderer.
It was funny because like we stupid roles, we didn't know what we were doing, so the security guard could just kill people. Stupid thou should not be named kill me in a stupid way. So when the lights turn out, we all put on like black masks so we can't tell who it is. So he got scared and shot me because I was wearing a mask out of nowhere. But in my head, this nigga's wearing a mask too. I'm like, you good?
Do you know what you just did? What did you do?
Typical actions of thou shall not be named.
I still think the funniest thing is when Paul was he had killed somebody with a stapler, and I turned around and was like, "Yo, that's crazy!" And just walked over and reported it. Like, I happened to be sketching on the board and then was finally finished, and he was like, "Oh, no one will notice." And I just turned around, saw a dead body fall down, and he just put the stapler away, and I was like, "Huh." And the funny thing about that game is that it has a kill time. Well, actually, Among Us has the same thing, right? Where it has the kill timer.
Mm-hmm.
So you just see it, and you're like, "All right."
Time. You cannot kill.
That's another one in which thou shall not be named. It was me, Paul, thou shall not be named, and Aaron in the bathroom. And Paul had walked away, and we were waiting for Aaron to finish printing, because there's a printer in the bathroom for some reason. That's just how it works. Yeah.
What?
It's an interesting office
You
building.
don't be
trust
printing
me.
in the bathroom?
No.
I know, like, come on. You gotta have the
Slacking.
photocopier in the bathroom, of course. Clearly not productive enough, as you can see. And while Aaron is making these copies, I saw I saw Thou Shall Not Be Named pull out a stapler. And the deal is with a stapler is that it can only be in the hands of the imposter, like the murderer. And so it's like I saw that and he put it away really quickly. And I looked directly at him, looked over at Aaron, who didn't see anything because he was still looking, looked back at him, and he pulled it back out and just shot me. He was like, I have no choice.
You got to go.
And I'm sitting there being like, we're still in the same room. He hasn't even left. What is your plan? Oh, it was so stupid. It was so dumb. And then on top of that, Aaron then walked around and was like, well, I guess there's a dead body here now, and you were the last one in the room, so guess you gotta go. But, oh man, Deducto 2 is hilarious. That's a good
game.
time.
Again,
Genuinely, Among Us with more dimensions is fun. It's like funner than
we have more game mode. Like, fuck, I don't want to be.
Oh,
in
yeah,
a
definitely
let's just kill each other. Let's do a parkour map. It's fun.
I was like, why not?
I fucked with it. Oh yeah, I forgot I started playing GTA 5 again. Yeah.
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 Yeah, that's about right. But anything else?
No, that's it.
All right, on your turn.
All right, my turn. So, easy thing, usual shit. The gaming wise, you know what it is. Not gonna say the words. Only thing that's different is that there's an event for Valentine's on there. Neat thing. That's pretty much it. After that, not much watching wise has been happening for me. Reading wise, I said that I had a bit more things from the last time I was on, so I'm gonna continue. It's only like two things, so it's not gonna be that long. So the first one, essentially, solo leveling with the whole system of the video game looking thing with the screen and stuff like that. It's that, but instead of monsters, the main character has to kick the asses of bullies. So
that's fun.
Yeah. It's called Reality Quest.
Oh, I have been seeing that. I've been wanting to check it out.
It's not bad. It has a weird beginnings, but it gets good. It gets good. So essentially, it's what I described. The main character has a whole system of what solo leveling is. However, the difference is that he has to, instead of fight monsters and everything, he has to fight other bullies who's been picking on him and other things, that variety. So give it a shot. The main thing that's captivated me with it is the fact that there's like a neat little twist within the beginning that you see with it, is that the fact that actually I won't even say it because I was spoiling certain things with it. So yeah, give it a shot. Give it a shot. The art style on it is unique, and they have some pretty interesting panels with it. That's really all I can really say about it for what it is.
Yeah, I've been meaning to get to this, so I'm gonna go ahead and just add it.
Yeah, do so. The next one is called this is another one of those paragraphs, which basically explains the whole goddamn thing. So I'm just gonna paste it. Can you guess what it's about? Can you guess what it's about? By the way, just guess.
Oh, just off the name itself.
Just the name itself. Can you guess what it's about?
Let's see.
All right. So
That's if you say that.
so I sent it in the general chat. It's called "What Happens If You Saved a High School Girl Who Was About to Jump Off."
Interesting.
For what?
Well, I could assume it's a comedy/love story.
Comedy.
Yeah, no, I'm going with comedy on this one. I
Just
feel
a
like
little bit.
when you have a title like that, you aren't serious enough.
This is a comedy, drama, romance, slice of life. And
Ha! See, look at that.
in school life.
That's crazy comedy about death.
Yeah.
Sadness.
This one's about.
Sometimes you got to be funny when you tackle really serious subjects. Bro.
This one's about main character Yuki. He's just typical high school shenanigans, minding his own business. He has like a scholarship and all that stuff, but he's kind of socially awkward, which he has a girlfriend and all. But then one day he just sees this girl on top of a roof. He puts two and two together, and that girl's about to jump off. And so he, goes up to save her and make sure she doesn't, do that. And now and so now he is basically trying to show a better world for what this girl had to have, essentially, not be in this darkness and all. So I'm enjoying it. It has great art. It's very beautiful. It's not like how like Mon wasn't and stuff like it is. It has this kind of a heartwarming, gentle feeling, and kind of cute too for what it is.
Okay.
So give it a shot. Give it a shot. You will fall in love with this little girl. Not little girl, but just high school girl. You'll enjoy it.
Best way to phrase it.
Yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully. But I feel it. I have been. I mean, is that it for you? Just to be sure, because you said you had two. But is that everything?
I believe. Yeah, it should be it. I think I talked about this one.
All right.
Yeah, that was quick. Yeah.
Yeah, it's quicker than me.
Like we did spend like 30 minutes on your stuff though.
All right. So, basically, here's the deal. I beat Forspoken, and I've beaten Hi-Fi Rush. Hi-Fi Rush is a 10 out of 10. Done here. Like.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I saw that little moment. That end moment was fantastic, by the way.
It was awesome.
You're trash,
It's
though.
a 10 out of 10 genuinely. No, you're trash. Shut up. You'd probably do just as bad.
We will never know until I play it.
I get the feeling you don't have rhythm. I don't know why. I just feel it. Which is gonna make that game really hard if you don't.
This man was dying back to back.
Yeah, it's the final boss, nigga. What you want? Four times. What? I did. I beat it.
Death. One death or no deaths. Nothing else.
Bro, I'm gonna go back to that fight and beat it without a death. Don't worry. Now that I know the fight, I'm not gonna die to it. It's just how that works. It's the first time I went through it. I didn't know the fight.
Nah, you gotta clean slate it.
They clean straight on the first try?
Yes.
That's dumb. That's foolish. But yeah, Hyper Rush is a 10 out of 10. That game legitimately is a beautiful, like I said before, beautiful experience. Kind of short and sweet. Knows what it's supposed to be. It's funny. Great art style. Great gameplay.
It reminds me some of the older games we used to play, like on the GameCube and PlayStation 2 and stuff like that. It's like this one neat package. You don't have to worry about the DLC or any of that variety. Even though there is DLC, it's just like the cosmetics from what I'm seeing. So
yep,
it's some pretty good stuff.
As far as basically, I've been trying to do a new system of like rating, where it's we'll do like a little cons and pros on it, but for the most part, the idea is that it's a tip system, which is you are a 10 unless proven otherwise. There is nothing in this game that is damaging enough to it to even bring it down a point. For every flaw it has like 5 other things it's doing really well, so it's like I can't even be mad. I think if there's the one con I would probably mention is that I don't like the fact that there isn't a lock-on system. Everything is a soft lock, so it makes it a little hard to aim properly when you're trying to deal with certain enemies, especially when you're calling in your assists to take out certain things. But for the most part, the game's fun, and everybody attacks on beat and stuff like that, so you kind of know when things are happening, so it works itself out. Game's super fun, like I said. Forspoken, on the other hand, I've had a lot of thought on this. It has great gameplay. That is a little loose, but it is really fun. It has some technical hiccups that I can't overlook at this point. Just as far as trying to keep a solid frame rate, it doesn't really do it very well. I recommend if you're playing. I was playing it on PlayStation though. it does a decent job at keeping a frame rate better than anything else on PlayStation. But if you're playing in performance mode, that is probably the better way to get the most out of that game. The game looks so nice in performance mode as opposed to quality or trying to get that little balance or anything like that. It running at 60 frames makes it look better. It just does. Like, even if it's not the greatest resolution going on, which it's not, to be fair, but it still looks good. Like, just it running at 60 just feels better, looks better than trying to fight with the various like quality image quality modes. But it's like, so that one was a nice tick off of it, unfortunately. The story is predictable. This is a con, obviously, but I'm not taking off a point or anything like that for a con for it being predictable. I just never really felt being predictable as a thing should be something a game should be ashamed of. If that makes any sense. It's like, I don't think because you can guess the story that's actually like, sometimes it's fine to have a predictable story, you know what I mean? But I'm letting you know this because it's not going to surprise you, right? Like, I feel like you should know that it's just, you could probably guess certain things from like a mile away, which I kind of did. I spatballed some shit and was like, called it. And then like they did surprise me like once, but like I got slightly spoiled on a little bit, but I kind of didn't pay it enough attention. But it was enough to kind of towards the end go like, I think that this dude's the villain, and then like it turned out to be the thing. So I was like, oh, that's crazy. Real unfortunate. But I think it's really cool. I actually really enjoy it, and I like how it ends. I like where this. Okay, Forspoken is doing very poorly right now, and I feel bad because I am looking forward to what the next game in this series would have been. And I'm saying this kind of on a sad note because I feel like it's not going to get that second game, but like, it's really cool. Like the dynamic that we leave our two titular characters on are the equivalent of you guys have seen the 90s Sabrina show, right? Yeah. It's okay. So the deal is that she has this magical cuff, right? That talks to her. It's the equivalent of if Sabrina had a familiar and that familiar was just Salem, right? But like Salem, like she's the reason why Salem's the cat, if that makes any sense. Which would be, it's a fun dynamic because like throughout the 90s show you hear Salem how he's like this crazy wizard that like used to be a menace to society and wanted world domination and all this other crap, and like and then he got turned into a cat, and now he has to deal with that. He's sad because he's a cat, but he's having fun, right? The deal with this one by the end definitely has that same kind of dynamic where it's like, hey, I made Salem into the cuff thing, but like, you know, it's fine, I guess. And that's a fun dynamic to me. The idea of that is kind of like this extra reluctant duo is really interesting to me. And I was like, oh, that could be really fun to do with. The writing is hit or miss. That's just the deal. It's genuinely not bad, but it's genuinely not super good either. For every good thing, there's a bad thing. So it falls in this weird little place where it's like I have to take a point off, but I probably wouldn't take that much. So I'd probably give it like an 8. It's like an 8, honestly. It's doing the best it can with what it's got. I don't think it's a bad game. I think it looks good, right? There are parts of it that maybe people are like, I find the exaggeration that it's an ugly game, right? Or that it looks bad to be, like I said, an exaggeration. It's a lot, right? It's like when you're playing it, you're like, I'm playing a pretty decent looking game. It's not the creme de la creme of, in fact, I guess I would drop it one more point because it's $70. And I don't think it needs to be $70. But I guess I'll be doing that with pretty much every PlayStation
double it, give it
game.
somebody else.
Yeah. I'll pretty much I'll be doing this to every PlayStation game essentially that's an exclusive from now on. Is that like I don't feel like a lot of unless it's really really good. Like maybe God of War could probably circumvent this, right? But like you gotta really prove me right, you gotta really prove yourself. I guess not prove me right, but prove yourself to be like worth that price hike for no reason, if that makes any sense. But yeah, I would probably say it's probably about a 7. It's like a 7. Good game. I recommend it to people for people to play, but it's not everyone. I wouldn't recommend it to everybody. If you liked games like Infamous, again, I'll say that again. If you like your isekai stuff, it's not doing anything too crazy, but it's enjoyable, you'd probably enjoy it. I had fun playing through it. I finished it. I'm probably gonna play through the rest of the New Game Plus. I played a bit of New Game Plus, was enjoying myself. Spent like 18 hours playing it. I think total. I think it's on usual. It's like 15. So, spent a little bit extra time just to really go through and flesh things out and make sure I got an opinion of it. Forspoken's cool. I recommend it. Just probably on a sale, right? Maybe not full price, but definitely on something like a bit more of a sale. As far as Hi-Fi Rush, get that game. It's like free on multiple consoles, and if you could just buy it, just buy it, because I'm gonna do that anyway. I played it for free, and I'm just spend money on it because it's cool. It's also like what, $30, so it's like, yeah, it's kind of worth it. It's kind of worth it. Obviously, I've been watching. We talked about Vox Machina and stuff. We finished Valma.
Yes.
I've been watching Love is War, actually. So I finished up the second season. Apparently, at some point, I stopped and was like, just realized I'm like, I never finished season 2. So I finished season 2, and now I'm on season 3. I think I'm halfway through season 3. Love is War is still funny. Still so
season
funny.
3?
Yeah, I got a season 3.
I finished season 1. I was like, this is awesome. I never came back to it.
I don't know. Yeah, it's great. It continues to be great. It is just as funny. It keeps up the same momentum. With, I guess, a bit more progression, but I won't spoil anything because I know you got to catch up, Devaughn. But there are new characters introduced to the dynamic that are fun, especially in season 2. They're fun. Everything about this is fun. Go watch it. It's just a good time. If you want a nice laugh and you like your romantic comedies, this is definitely more on the comedy side. There's a ton of it's about romance, obviously, but it's just hilarious. For instance, Devaughn, just as a minor spoiler, with nothing really, there's an entire episode about rapping.
I can imagine just having a battle about that.
Yeah, forgot about that.
100%.
An entire episode about rapping, and I was like, this is stupid. It's great. This is dumb. But I guess finally I'll go to the number one thing I wanted to mention on this real quick is that Nexus is out right now. So I'm gonna be
Netflix is out.
No, Nexus, which is basically Steam's own little E3 in which everyone gets to jump on and play whatever they can. So here's the deal. Enenra is a super dope game, and I think we talked about it before on the podcast. Super fun. Basically Ninja Gaiden, but like... Actually, no, it's just kind of like Ninja Gaiden, but like a little bit more hyper, honestly, if anything like that. If you like cyberware and some of the stuff from Metal Gear Rising, it's like that, but more so on the Ninja Gaiden side. It's super fun. Go give the demo a shot. By all means, this is on a list of things I definitely am trying to play. That game is hard, though. I was surprised at how quickly you can die while playing the demo itself. I was like, damn, not messing around here. But it's fun. It's really fun. They got some cool stuff that you can do. Trick is just a style you can do. You can just teleport around to people and stuff like that. It counts as the range style. And when you do it, you get summon swords. So you can summon swords and teleport all around the little place. It's like, okay, all right. Another game I played, which is Capes. Capes is kind of fun. I was enjoying it. It's basically superhero XCOM. It's the best way I can describe it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you're playing with like a group of characters.
Super Kamehameha misses. Like what?
But the idea is that like you are working together with your squad of other superheroes, like your team of superheroes, that you are mixing, matching their abilities and kind of changing things. In fact, the game really likes the idea of synergizing attacks with other characters or actions. So there's a link system that pretty much, if you are in proximity to any character with another party member, essentially, you can do some type of team attack to like maybe like hit an entire field with like both crystal shards and like a mine attack or something like that, like or a mental psychic blast or something like that. It's always something that's like kind of a combination of the two. There's a teleporter that's basically like Nightcrawler. She can her team thing is that she can just relocate people to anywhere they need to be on the map if you want to. It's just fun. She's the only one that like doesn't have to move. Like she moves, like she has moving action points for moving, but like when she goes somewhere, you can't get an attack of opportunity. It's the best way I can describe it. Which is, for those that don't know, attack of opportunity is if you're next to an enemy and you decide to move away from that enemy, the enemy has a chance to hit you because you're disengaging with them without, disengaging. But because she teleports everywhere, you don't have to worry about that. It's just she just goes up. It's like I'm gonna hit you, and then I'm gone. Goodbye. Good luck trying to hit me. You tried. And I was like, that's pretty sick. I like that. That's cool. My only, and this is not really the game's fault. Obviously, they wanted to tell a set story with set characters. I'm a little disappointed on the idea that like it's not more like XCOM in the sense of like making your own little superheroes and letting those powers kind of flourish within whatever class you create. I feel like that could have brought it to like another level, but it's still a cool game. Like it's actually still a fun time just messing around with what they got in there. For now, I'm a little iffy on the designs for a lot of the characters. Some of them are kind of generic, but I guess they're kind of going for something a bit more generic that's meant to be, kind of fun. But like the power sets are cool. So far, I'm enjoying how the dynamic between characters and stuff like that so far. But that's Capes. I played Arc Runner. Arc Runner is just basically a third-person shooter that is it's a roguelike. It's a cyberpunk style roguelike in which you are fighting against robots and things of that nature. You can try to get as far as possible choosing a class. You got, I think in the demo you have Ninja and Warrior are the two. Mm-hmm. And that's about it. It's kind of fun. It's decent. You can use a little bit more polish, but the point of the demo is to just kind of get the idea. It has a really nice, cool neon style to it that looks nice. Looks very nice. I just needs a little bit more like cleaning up, and it'll be pretty much set to go. Also played Protodroid Delta. I have been watching this for a while, and if this was something we talked about really early on the podcast, actually. It's so nice to play this game. I can't wait. This is just basically Mega Man Legends meets Mega Man X.
Oh.
As a concept.
Wow. Okay.
Except, so it's just like, it's level-based stuff, but the movement is that of X. But the way you're interacting with things, like fighting, like when you're shooting and everything like that, you're strafing and moving around as if you're playing Legends. And it's such a nice combination. And in the demo, they have a lot of like really cool platforming and stuff like that allows you to just kind of get the feel for everybody and what you're doing. They're doing good things with this. This is good. I can't wait for this one to come out. I'm pretty sure I backed this, and if I haven't backed this, I'm pre-ordering it anyway. Like I want it. They knew. Like I've been watching this one with like a keen eye. It's everything I wanted it to be so far. So,
Mm-hmm.
If you like the idea of a 3D Mega Man game that feels good, so something like Legends or not X8. Wait, no, not 8.
7.
Not X7.
X8 was actually
8
pretty good.
It was 3D but 2D. Like it was a 3D like models and stuff like that, but it was
2D. Though.
2D as far as how you moved.
Well, aside from like one thing, which was the shooter, but that was pretty much it.
Yeah, it was like, but 8 was fine. It was decent. 7 is trash.
7 is trash. It's garbage. Don't play it. Not worth it.
Don't play chess. Don't
No,
play 7.
not worth it. Just watch,
I'm sorry if you like 7.
watch
Just don't play
someone
7
play
though.
it. 8 has its 8 is mostly up than down, if anything. It has its things, but it's good. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed when I played it.
Slopecrashers is a snowboarding game that is akin to there was like an arcade snowboarding game that I cannot remember what it was called. It's gonna bother me. There was also the one with the skis. That was also really cool. If anybody can remember what it is. It's basically that, but you're like cute animals. I played as a lemur on a snowboard. You can also be a lemur on a pot or pan, or a couple other different animals. But it's fun. Basically, it's snowboarding mixed with Mario Kart a little bit, which is happening. Except you're doing crazy tricks and doing fun stuff with it. Very arcadey, very cool. Go check it out. Then we had like Atomic Picnic, which is another third-person shooter roguelike. This one's cool. It's anime inspired. It's fun to play with friends. You want to have a co-op environment. It needs more time from what I've been playing. It just needs more time. Like, let it flesh out its systems and everything like that, and it'll be set. But as far as how it feels gameplay-wise, it feels decent. It actually doesn't feel bad as far as your player character. It's just that there's a lot missing right now that, like, obviously needs to get set in. I think another thing I played was the last case of Benedict. I can't remember the full name. Benedict Fox. So yeah, the last case of Benedict Fox. This was the Lovecraftian Metroidvania that was coming out that I think we talked about before. Didn't think that this was going to be on it. That's a fun game. Really enjoying it. Looking forward to it. Everything about it is kind of just interesting, right? It's a Metroidvania that is based in the world of Lovecraft. By itself, that sounds kind of interesting.
It does, and also fucking terrifying.
Exactly. Exactly. I didn't get a chance to play everything. There's still a couple demos I haven't gotten to, but I will talk about Dark and Darker. That is another one I got to play. You guys watched me play that one.
Oh yeah.
Best way I can describe this one, it is, because this is not what I'm expecting it to be. It is a battle royale. I didn't know it was a battle royale. It's a battle royale. It's a first-person dungeon crawling battle royale in which you are attempting to escape with as much loot as possible.
That's crazy. It took us like 3 games to realize it's a battle royale.
There is a circle closing in. Yeah, because it took until the 3rd game before we saw a circle and was like, wait a minute.
I made a joke like, hey, the circle coming in. Like, hey, wait, the circle actually coming in.
And you are trying to maneuver your way around this while fighting
everything.
Pretty much everything. There's a ton of AI skeletons and monsters in there. There's more of them than there are players in the game anyway, so your chances of running into another player isn't slim, but you're gonna fight through a bunch of stuff way before you ever see anybody.
Either die or survive. One of the two.
Ooh.
Yeah, the AI and that doesn't mess around. They
spiders be like spiders pull up.
Oh, those spiders just
that was
come out of nowhere.
That's funny.
And then I played a little bit of what was it, Ravenbound? Let me see, where is it at?
Hogwarts Legacy.
Nah, I was expecting Aaron to be on to actually talk about that one.
I think he's too busy playing that. I think, wow, this Hufflepuff ass nigga.
Yeah, I played Ravenbound. Ravenbound is it's a Dark Souls like. It's a roguelike more than anything else. But gameplay wise, it's like a loose Dark Souls. It feels like a loose Dark Souls with way more health. So it's not as hard, right? Not nearly as hard, but the idea is that you're going into this open world and slowly fighting your way through a bunch of different like points until you get to what seemingly is a boss fight that is getting stronger as you do these things. So you determine how powerful you get before you face it, but by doing these little side missions, you risk the chance of it becoming stronger as well. Craziest thing about it is you turn into a bird. You fly around this open world and do stuff like that, which threw us off the first time we were playing it because we was just like running around and I turned into a bird and I was like,
Oh, wait
okay.
a minute. Okay, this looks neat.
Hey, yo.
This is interesting.
And then Leon came back from eating. He's like, hey, yo.
You're a whole bird now. What the fuck?
It's got a little jankiness to it that can be kind of sand down, but for the most part, this is kind of one of those things where it's like you kind of have a gold mine here, genuinely. Where it's like, this is a really cool, unique idea that I'm looking forward to playing when it gets refined a bit. Honestly, it's good enough to play now, but I would want it to be refined a little bit. If it could just like
Little tiny tweaks.
edge out a little bit more of its jankiness, if you just do that, it'd be like such a good game on its own, just as an idea. You know what I mean? Where it's like every time you die, you're a different like member of your family. It's always doing that kind of like Rogue Legacy thing. You're choosing between 3 different ones, like usually of another descendant or some kind, and then you're going off into the world to do these objectives, to fight that boss that's getting slowly stronger every time you do it. It's cool. I think that's it for the ones I've played. I probably will come back after, I mean, obviously by the time next time I come around, Next Fest should be over, but I wanted to at least mention those real quick, get them out of the way and be done. So, it's time for us to get to the news, because it's
Oh my god, I really was the longest, Jesus.
we're gonna run through it real quick though, because yeah, I mean, like I had some things I had to throw out.
You know what's crazy? I'm fully awake now.
Wake up!
I am what else? What?
Wake up more! Wake up until you recognize things. Black Panther being a good movie.
It is a good movie. It is one of the movies out there, being the movie.
See, still sleep. Wake up.
Here, let me wake up. 7.99999.
The spite. Just give it the 8.
No, you get C+.
No, give it an 8.
Oh my god.
Give it that B. It deserves at the very least. At the least, it deserves a B.
Oh,
Bro,
God.
Ahmani, this is crazy. We come back. Ahmani, it's over. I can go down.
I know, it is over. Trash. But that's why we're going to the news.
News! Yay!
Yeah.
Let's go.
Pick something.
Dying.
What do you guys want to talk
Okay.
about?
I got one. How to Escape trailer. That reveal trailer.
Mm-hmm.
It gives nothing, so I like that. Trailers do that, but do give a little more because I got nothing from this.
I want to know more. I just don't know enough.
They took my advanced or like my options like this what is this? I have no idea what this is, but it's good graphics.
So you're gonna have to check it out then, for
Yeah.
sure. How to Escape.
It's a role play.
That sounds like fun. It looks like an escape room game, kind of like how
Yeah.
what's it called? This Escape Academy, which I'm down to play. You also still need to play that with He Who Shall Not Be Named. We have to play that.
I just has to be the record the most times you said that.
You have to.
No, I said that phrase "Thou shall not be named." But yes, we should play that, but we have to find time, Monty Brown. It's very hard.
True.
I didn't even see that, man.
I think the one I want to mention on here is probably. Oh, what am I kidding? I forgot something, but I'm gonna mention it. I'm gonna mention it here, but I actually forgot something I played. I don't know why I didn't put it on this. So yeah, Metroid Prime Remaster stealth dropped.
Oh, yeah.
Just came out.
Yeah. That did happen.
Game's awesome. I played that too. That's fun. So granted that it's on this list, it's perfect. It's out if you want to play Metroid Prime Remaster, because they remade it pretty much. It's good. It's super good. It's actually one of the better ways to play that game, because there's no other way to play that game right now besides emulation. I can't wait until they remaster the other ones, because I can only assume that they're going to do that before they release 4, because there's no other way to play the other games.
That is very true.
Alright, Leon, what's one for you?
I am excited the fact that even though I don't have a Switch, they're putting the Game Boy Color and Game Boy Advance games on there now. When,
That shit fucked me up. I was like, oh my god, they're releasing the Game Boy Advance again. Let's go.
I'm gonna grab that. Let's go.
now we can enjoy our childhood, essentially. Majority of our childhood. With,
On the Switch.
oh yeah, on the Switch. We can do some fun shit. We can do Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, the Sonic games. We could do...
I wonder if you can mod that. Like, mod.
I wouldn't be surprised, but I don't think you really could.
Mod the Game Boy games. I'm sure there's some fun stuff you could probably mod in there.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Some new sprites or something like that. Make it look a little better or something.
Or, just break the game completely for some reason. No, if they want to do that.
Just because whatever you need to do.
Yeah.
Whatever you need to do.
Get what you need.
Alright. Devaughn, another one.
What was the first one? Leap. It looks like a cooler version of what's that game called? Apex Legends.
Oh really?
Yeah, it looks fun. Looks like it's a battle royale going around. They jump around the cover boards. They're flying around. They have super abilities. Looks cool.
Oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, it does look like a better version of it. You know what it is? It's the thing that Apex Legends should have been.
Yeah,
Which is just a Titanfall. Just straight up a Titanfall battle royale, which would have been cool.
I didn't March 1st. Oh, March 1st. Damn, I'll never take March 1st. Jeez, March restarting early.
I think what I want to mention is While We Wait Here, which is a psychological. This is exact description on this one because it's hilarious. It is a psychological horror restaurant management game.
Hey, what's
Cool.
While We Wait Here. What a strange combination of games, but it works. Because that is just how people work these days. We'll just figure something out. We'll just slap two things together and see if it's cool. And you know what? I'm down with that.
What is this be at my job?
Pretty much. But worse.
It
But
can't
worse.
be worse.
It literally has to be worse. It's psychological horror.
It's psychological at my job. Nah, I'm joking. I can't. Oh no, I don't have that.
You're like, no, you know what? That doesn't appear. That's not a thing for me. When you have to take that into consideration, you're like, eh. Also like what's going on with the graphics here. It's got like this kind of interesting little style to it that's a little different.
The thing about these games, like I really can't play cooking games because I do that all the time at work.
I don't know, man. You definitely played Overcooked, and Overcooked was fun.
I know it's fun, but it's like, I'm like, I just came back from work. It's the cooking.
It's the cook here. What am I doing? All right, Leon, pick one.
Why not? I will say Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is getting an expansion, DLC shit, you know? So
DLC
yeah,
shit.
DLC stuff. I don't know what it is. I haven't watched the video
stuff.
yet, so I'm gonna watch it right now.
Nice. Why did you mention?
Because I had really nothing else to really say.
Come on,
Just what
man.
came to mind.
Damn.
But from what I heard, Xenoblade 3 at least has a very expansive and interesting story, because it actually links to the first and second one slightly. So, the expansion itself, I'm just thinking it's going to be pretty good because the Xenoblade series has been a pretty fantastic series from what I've been hearing. So, check that shit out. Check it out. Good stuff.
Fair
Good
enough.
stuff.
Devaughn, another one for you.
I'm checking out this trailer for No Longer Home. Seems artsy, pretty cool. It's chilling the home being an art student.
Fair. So
Oh my god, it goes crazy. Damn, that, wow. I got like to 120 and then shit just started going more crazy.
All right, let me look at this just to be sure, because he's like, it started getting crazy. So 120.
No, but it started like 110.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, I think we've seen this. Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, but then like at 120 is when like it really like, whoa, like what's happening? Like what the fuck is happening?
It looks surreal. Which sounds like a great time, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like
Seems like something you'll play about it, something crazy.
it's a vibe. Why not?
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll mention I want to mention Deca Police, because that looks fun. It's basically just it's a police game. It's an anime police game, pretty much. Well, not exactly. Anime detective game, more so than anything. It's JRPG. It says, let me get the brand new entity Deca Police, combining crime solving with turn-based RPG mechanics. So yeah, trying to do a turn-based RPG while solving mysteries. Cause I kind of am. That actually sounds like fun. That sounds like a lot of fun. All right,
me. Okay, a Megabot.
Yes.
A Megabot. I looked from when I'm looking at it when I watched the trailer. It looks like a Metroidvania, for what it is, and it's cute.
Hey.
I guess this little cute robot just shooting shit, and
fucking shit
it's
up.
fucking shit up, and just like has a little weird walk to it, and he's like driving some
Actually really
machines
like
and stuff.
I really like the sprite work on it.
It's really, really nice. And also, the background is haunting. I'm looking at it again. And
Yeah!
it's like, oh, yo, this is fucking creepy. Hold up.
Some wild stuff going on in the background.
So,
Like some of these places are just like, what is happening there?
yeah.
But it looks like a vibe.
It does.
It looks like it's just honestly just fun.
It does look like it's fun, but also looks kind of somewhat of a trip. I don't know why. I just get the feeling. But
I can see it.
Omega
That
Bot.
makes sense. Megabot. Alright, Devaughn, last one.
Last one.
Well, last one for you.
Well, I kind of have a last one, but it's not really a last one.
Alright,
The
if you got
Mario-
another one, go ahead. You get two.
The Mario Kart 8 one, but it
Mhm.
reminded me of something. That everything has lore in this world, including Just Dance.
Why does
I
Just
learned.
Dance have lore?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. The Just Dance lore, like in 2018, two people came from two different songs and started dancing together, and like in 2020 they got married in a song together, and like in 2023 they split up. I'm like,
Bruh.
what's happening?
What is happening with Just Dance? Why
I
is
was
there
like-
Just Dance lore?
I was like, what's happening?
What is happening? That's so weird.
Yeah, Just Dance has lore.
That is really strange. Alright, I guess.
It's reminding me about that. I was
The
like,
more
why?
you know.
Yeah, because Mario 8 has been out for like years now. They're still pushing it. That shit's probably lore too.
Okay, for me, unless there's just one more you want to do, Devaughn, because I know you said you take.
No, you can go. Let me check real quick. Let me check.
All right, so we'll come back around to Devaughn again. Dragon Age Dreadwolf. It's looking kind of sick. Apparently, the gameplay leaked, and apparently, it's having God of War like gameplay with the Dragon Age world. Which to me, I look at that and say, I'm kind of down. That's kind of cool. They've been pushing for more of an action-based system, and I'm not gonna lie, I liked how Inquisition played, but Inquisition also played kind of boringly at the same time. It's weird to describe it. Like it had more action and more RPG elements, which was fun, but it was also kind of like, I don't know. I felt drowsy when playing it a lot of times. I just did. I don't know what it was. I just would kind of start playing it. I mean, I beat the whole game, but I would start playing it and go like, oh yeah, I'm having fun. I'm feeling kind of sleepy.
Hey, so I just watched a bit of the Dragon Age Direwolf trailer or leak. And why am I seeing fucking Doomfist in Saitama's outfit?
Yeah, that's the thing. 2. They have a crossover event that's happening. So yeah, One Punch Man is crossing over with Overwatch 2. And it's Doomfist getting a Saitama outfit,
It fits.
'cause of
But I'm
course.
like, okay. Wow.
But apparently with Dragon Age, the deal is like, this has the ability to change, but it doesn't seem like you have much control over your teammates in this one. But it has God of War style gameplay, which cool. Actually, it works as long as I get proper customization over my character. Like I get to choose exactly what kind of character they are, what kind of weapon they're using, all the BioWare stuff. It's just it plays like God of War. Honestly, if it's good, this will beat out God of War straight up every day for me. Like without question. As long if it turns out to be good, That's the caveat. If they copied it well, it'll beat. I guess, Leon, did you have another one, or was the Saitama one the
No,
I have a
I
last one,
just
good one.
saw that part. I'm like, oh, yo, this is part of your thing. I'm gonna say it.
Oh no, don't worry. We're coming.
Guys.
Bayonetta Origins. I'm
Who's that?
looking at it and like,
How dare you?
Why?
Joking.
I don't think anyone asked for this, honestly. Bayonetta Origins.
Yeah. Hey, they're trying to make more
Yeah,
money.
they really are. They really, really are. But I will say,
That's true.
Saritsa looks cute. You know, she's just a little kid. She's essentially just like a little kid, just I guess in the demon world or some area. And
She's lost in the.
it's like Alice in
It's
Wonderland.
not Johnson Forest, but it's a forest.
Yeah, it's like Alice in Wonderland almost. And apparently she's not capable since she's a kid to fight, so she makes like a contract with a demon or has a demon called Sheshe. And Sheshe attacks while she just kind of run. You just run around, make sure you don't get hit by anything.
Yeah, it's just her.
And you just partner with each other, try and figure out puzzles and different things that variety, do battle and those things and such. So check it out if you want to see I guess the origin of Bayonetta. So
Yeah, it was something that was hinted at in the last game. There's like a storybook that kind of has a little bit of the exact gameplay. Also, to be fair, that Bayonetta game has very similar stuff going on with the idea of just Cereza can fight. she could fight in that, as opposed to I gotta let the demon deal. But I'm curious. Honestly, the thing about it is like its art style is probably the most compelling thing about it to me. Like it looks really cool, actually. Like that's not any like this stained glass storybook look to it. Looks really nice.
mm-hmm.
And then on top of that, I mean, it is still Platinum making the game, so I hope that it's fun. I hope that it's fun. You know what I mean?
No, I understand.
Devaughn,
Yes.
I know you have one more.
Yes, my last one is actually Air. I was like, this is a stupid ass title. What the fuck is it about? It's actually about fucking Nike fucking starting when Michael Jordan was a rookie. How Nike was like a failing company. Without Michael Jordan, they would have been like doomed.
Mm-hmm. That's actually crazy.
Yeah, I was like, it's fucking directed by Matt Damon. I mean Ben Affleck, and has Matt Damon in it, and Chris Tucker.
Okay.
A lot of people.
It's got Chris
A lot of
Tucker.
fucking people. What's his name? Jason Bourne. I said Jason Bourne. It's a lot. It comes out in April.
It's got Jason Bourne. All right.
Jason Bateman. Jason Bateman. That's his name.
That's a very different person.
I know. That's why I was mad as hell, because Jason Bourne is in the movie too. Matt Damon.
Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne.
So, I guess the last one I'm gonna mention is African Queens, Najinga. I believe it's how you pronounce your name. This one is actually supposed to be okay. Unfortunately, it's by Jada Pinkett Smith as the executive producer, but we're not gonna get into that.
That's fine.
That's fine. But for the love of it's February, it's our Black History Month. Let's get into it. So it comes a new documentary series exploring the life of the prominent and iconic African queen himself. First season covers the life of Njinga. Oh, we're going through multiple. So the season they're going to just be going through different queens. The first season is covering Njinga's life, the complex and captivating and fearless 17th century warrior queen of Dongo. I believe it's Ndongo and Mutamba. He's like, and it actually looks kind of a vibe. I'm kind of down to watch this. I'm not usually a huge fan of like documentary series, but I kind of want to.
You want to see about your Black queens?
Yeah, honestly,
Yeah,
part
I
of it,
understand
yeah.
that, yeah.
You just want to learn more about cultures and stuff like your own culture and stuff like that.
Your
Like, where you come
origins.
from, things like that. So I'm
We
just
love
down.
you, Black queens.
I love your Black queens, especially during this month.
March
Love your
1st,
Black
Get the
queens
fuck
anyway.
out of here.
Wait,
March
what?
1st, get the fuck out of here.
Nah, I would not say that. I love my black queens, but other people might say, "Get the fuck out of here" the moment March 1st rolls around. Other people might do that, but I would never. I genuinely would never. Leon, you got one more?
Not really. No.
All right, if you don't got one more, then I will mention Agent Elvis.
What?
Yeah, Agent Elvis.
Agent
It's on
Elvis.
this list.
Okay.
All right.
You cut it. Oh, wait a minute. Agent Elvis.
He
Oh.
was like, wait a minute. Hold on.
Okay.
Wait a minute. This is coming to Netflix specifically. Let's see. Let me get a proper description on this one. All right. This is the Academy Award winning Matthew McConaughey is Agent Elvis in a Netflix March 23rd series. Elvis Presley is additional jumpsuit for a jetpack battle in the dark forces threatening the country
What the
while holding while holding his day as the king of rock and roll. So basically, they made a spy show in which, or is it a show or a movie? I want to make sure of this.
What?
Because,
the heck?
yeah, which Elvis Presley is a secret agent. It is a series. I'm down. 10-episode series. In which, hold on, wait a minute. I just saw something that. It's from the same studio that made Into the Spider-Verse.
It is.
Wait, what?
It's from the same studio that made Into the Spider-Verse.
Ain't no fucking way.
It is.
But
Hey, they
Very
won.
much is. It looks funny. I
does look
question
fun.
it because
Bro,
it's Elvis just doing this stuff, but it's like, okay, let's see.
They got millions of viewers just getting that one tagline.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah, it's just Elvis as a super spy, bro.
Wait,
fun.
wait a minute. Zack Snyder
fun.
report response to DC.
Oh no, not Zack Snyder.
Studio.
I said who?
Oh, the reboot.
Snyder.
Okay. All right. Never mind. Supported by James Gunn. All right. I'm not gonna care.
I'm not gonna care.
Basically, it's just Zack Snyder saying, "Good luck to James Gunn. He offers his support."
I
So
can't wait
that's
to
it.
see the Flash.
Pretty much.
That's that. It's essentially gonna be Flashpoint. It has to be Flashpoint. There's no way.
I am on the biggest fence about that film.
I'm already perplexed.
Perplexed, honestly. As you said that, and like the comic book fan in me was like, yeah, and then I remembered everything, and I was like, nah, I don't know. This seems like a bad move.
It is, but if they're
Though apparently it's a really good movie. People are saying it's a really good movie.
okay,
The test audiences, I should say, which is crazy
yeah.
to think about.
Does
But
he
it's like,
run
all right.
properly? Is that the thing? Does he begin to run properly?
Oh my god, I don't know if he doesn't run properly in this movie. I give up completely.
No,
It
it'll
was a
be like
test audience for
it'll
Halo.
be like in the beginning he runs funkily, and then at the end he runs properly.
Oh man,
Was
imagine
there
if they
a
gave
test
it to.
deal for Velma?
Yeah, they had to have been.
I guess they, but nah. Morbius
They
don't
didn't
know how
listen
that
to them
passed.
niggas.
The more they're blind, people just trying to do Morbius are dead.
The people that had to watch Morbius just passed out. Just was like, yeah, it's good, yeah, it's fine.
It's like they smoked them out. It's like, yo, try this and watch this movie. Like, what? This shit fire, cuz. They're talking about they're talking about the weed.
I was like, how was the movie? Wait, we were watching a movie? I mean, I guess it was good. Yeah, just pass it.
Yeah, just give me that little bit of smoke, please, man. Just give me more.
A little bit more of that herb, bro.
It just felt nice. It just felt so nice.
Yes, sir.
There's no way they got through that movie without being high.
Exactly.
I mean, like, I did, but nah. That's not true. I fell asleep during that movie.
Oh no!
I woke back up at some point, but I definitely did fall asleep during that movie.
Oh my goodness gracious!
It wasn't worth taking it back because it's just not. It's just not. But that is going to do it for this one. So boys and girls, and everyone out there, you guys have a good night as we prepare to bring this episode to a close. So, all right, let's give the rundown. So, obviously, as always, I was gonna say like and subscribe. I don't know why I was gonna say
Hey,
that.
like and subscribe regardless of the situation.
This motherfucker got a YouTube brain with no like YouTube channel.
We don't have YouTube brain. I mean, we do. That's gonna be having a nice little update, especially with this us going into our finishing our second year and going into our third year. We'll be actually making a proper move to start doing things with certain things now. We've been on the fence and really busy, so now we're starting to kind of wind down and get the chance to do certain things again that we've wanted to. So the YouTube channel will be making a comeback.
We gonna blow up on TikTok, I'm telling you.
We're also gonna be doing that as well, guys. So be on the lookout for that. We're gonna be doing
TikTok.
clips on TikTok, honestly.
It's gonna be neat.
Neat.
Yeah, neat.
We do have a new and proper tip jar. It is on our Twitters as well. If you want to go to our Patreon to support us, you can. But if you go to follow us at paper_action,
Please, we're broke.
You can go
Need the
there.
money. God, please. I've eaten in a
stop
week.
being desperate.
Bro, we all need to get Hogwarts Legacy, so
That's fair. We have to play it to review it for you guys,
Yeah.
obviously. It's like, but if you want, you can go to our Twitter as well. We should have at least 2 options for more international situations, because a lot of you guys are actually just not in America, which I mean,
Boy,
makes
really?
sense,
Oh,
but,
wow.
like,
Okay.
you know, yeah, we have a huge following in like other places.
you didn't know.
Like,
You
he's like,
didn't know.
like there's a decent amount of it. There's actually like
We
probably
got like
half.
20 in North Korea.
No, we have no one in North Korea. I looked. We have no one in North Korea. That's fine, I guess.
I mean, it's literally impossible to have like no internet. Only one person has it.
We have literally no one. But besides that, it's like if you want to go there, you can donate there. If you want to just support the show, those are the 2 options. You can go to our Patreon, or you can go to our Koji and/or tip jar on paper_action or paper_play_action on Koji. The other thing is, if you have a question for us that we can answer on here, you can send it to paperplayaction@gmail.com. That is paperplayaction@gmail.com. By all means, go ahead and do that. We can answer it here, like we said. We mentioned the Twitter, obviously, so you can go follow that. The Instagram is a thing that exists if you want to go look at it, I guess. And I guess finally, because I'm trying to think about everything, I think we got everything. So, most and foremost, just spread the love, guys. Talk about the show. Keep it to other people. Let other people know about it, because we don't pay for advertisements. So, word of mouth is the best way of getting us around. So, by all means, spread the love. Spread what you enjoy to other people and enjoy it. I mean, we do our best to try to spread news and, you know, random stuff that may have not have discovered or heard of before. to
Possibly
you guys, so-
unnecessary facts as well.
as well as unnecessary facts and trivia bits and things of that nature, because that's just who we are. as
Very
people.
questionable degeneracy sometimes. I'm sorry.
You're a part of that
I
degeneracy.
am. That's what I'm saying. I'm sorry.
This nigga said, I am. Proud. This nigga, he bumped his chest like, I am.
No,
I
it's
am
just the
degeneracy.
genre that I'm with. It's embodiment of it. There's no way to
Why you
escape
trying
it. It's
why
just
you-
a part of it.
Why are
It's
you trying to hide it
ingrained.
now? It's me. I am him.
He is the degeneracy.
The degenerate.
No, I'm not.
So-
I'm not keeping that one.
Spread the love, the info, and the degeneracy. But just, you know, tell the people about the show. Paper Play Action is a cast that just wants to spread and talk to as many people as possible. And you guys should be able to enjoy and talk about it with friends if you want to. Let's do that. I think that's about it. I think that's gonna do it for the show.
Yeah.
I got nothing else to say.
Okay. Goodbye, my
free
friends
young guy, free young guy.
and peoples around the world.
Free young Doug, free Gutter.
Why did you say this? Why did you say? Where are the? You know what? We out.
Okay, bye. See you.